Top 10 chilling cryptid encounters: Mothman, Chupacabra, Loch Ness Monster, and more. On the evening of September 12, 1952, the small town of Flatwoods, West Virginia, became the site of a chilling encounter with an otherworldly creature. It all began when two brothers, Edward and Fred May, along with their friend Tommy Heyer, witnessed a bright object streaking across the sky and crashing into a nearby hillside. Curious, the boys and a few other locals ventured to the site. What they encountered was beyond belief. They described seeing a tall, humanoid figure with a red glowing face and green draped clothing that gave it a distinct skirt-like appearance. The creature had claw-like hands and emitted a hissing sound as it moved toward them. Terrified, the group fled the scene and reported the encounter to the authorities. An investigation ensued, but no trace of the creature was found. The event sparked a media frenzy, and the legend of the Flatwoods Monster was born. While some believe the creature was an alien, others think it could have been a misidentified animal or a figment of mass hysteria. The Flatwoods Monster remains a fascinating and eerie part of West Virginia's folklore. In the swamps of the southeastern United States, particularly in Florida, legends of a creature known as the skunk ape have persisted for decades. The skunk ape is described as a large, ape-like creature, similar to Bigfoot, but with one distinct difference: a pungent, foul odor, earning it the name skunk ape. The first reported sightings date back to the early 20th century, but the legend gained significant attention in the 1960s and 1970s. Eyewitnesses described a bipedal creature covered in dark fur, standing around 7 feet tall, with glowing red eyes. It was often seen near swamps and forests, and its odor was so strong that it could be detected from a considerable distance. Despite numerous reports and even some alleged photographs, no conclusive evidence of the skunk ape has been found. Some believe it is a species of ape that has adapted to the swampy environment, while others think it is a product of folklore and imagination. The skunk ape remains an elusive figure, a reminder of the wild and untamed nature of the Florida swamps and the mysteries that lie within. High in the remote mountains of the Himalayas, the legend of the Yeti, also known as the Abominable Snowman, has captivated the world for centuries. The Yeti is said to be a large, ape-like creature, standing between 6 and 10 feet tall, with shaggy white fur and enormous feet. The first Western account of the Yeti came in 1921, when British explorer Charles Howard Berry discovered large footprints in the snow during an expedition to Mount Everest. His Sherpa guide spoke of the Meto Kangmi, or man-bear snowman. This term was later mistranslated into abominable snowman, and the legend grew. Over the years, numerous expeditions have set out to find the Yeti. While some explorers have reported sightings and collected hair samples, definitive proof remains elusive. Scientists argue that the sightings could be attributed to misidentified animals, such as bears or large monkeys, but the mystery endures. The Yeti remains a symbol of the unexplored and the unknown, a reminder of the vast, untamed wilderness that still exists in our world. In the quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, whispers of a mysterious creature known as the Mothman have persisted for decades. It all began on a chilly November night in 1966. Two young couples were driving along the dark, winding roads near an old TNT plant when they saw something that would haunt them forever. A large figure, standing over 7 feet tall, with glowing red eyes and massive wings, emerged from the shadows. The creature followed their car, effortlessly gliding through the air at incredible speeds. Terrified, the couple sped away, but the Mothman vanished into the night, leaving them shaken and confused. In the weeks that followed, more sightings were reported. The townspeople were on edge, wondering what this creature was and why it had appeared. Some believed it was a harbinger of doom, while others thought it was a supernatural being sent to protect them. The climax came on December 15, 1967, when the Silver Bridge, connecting Point Pleasant to Ohio, collapsed during rush hour, killing 46 people. Many believed the Mothman had tried to warn them of the impending disaster. After the tragedy, sightings of the Mothman dwindled, but the legend lived on. To this day, the story of the Mothman continues to intrigue and terrify those who hear it. Was it a creature from another world, a government experiment gone wrong, or simply a figment of the imagination. The truth remains a mystery, shrouded in the shadows of the past. In the arid landscapes of Puerto Rico, a sinister creature known as the Chupacabra has been the subject of fear and fascination since the mid-1990s. The name Chupacabra translates to goat sucker, a reference to the creature's alleged method of attacking livestock and draining their blood. The first reports came in 1995 when farmers discovered their goats dead, with puncture wounds on their necks and their bodies completely drained of blood. Eyewitnesses described the Chupacabra as a reptilian creature, roughly the size of a small bear, with large eyes, spines along its back, and a menacing appearance. As sightings spread across Latin America and into the southern United States, descriptions of the Chupacabra varied. Some reported a more canine-like creature with mange, while others insisted it was a bipedal monster with sharp fangs and claws. Despite numerous investigations, the Chupacabra remains elusive. Scientists have attributed some sightings to wild dogs or coyotes suffering from severe mange, but the legend persists. To this day, the Chupacabra is a symbol of the unknown, a reminder that the world still holds many secrets waiting to be discovered. In the rural landscape of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, the legend of the Beast of Bray Road has captured the imagination of locals for years. It all started in the late 1980s, when multiple witnesses reported sightings of a large, wolf-like creature with humanoid features. The beast, described as standing over 6 feet tall, with fur-covered body and glowing yellow eyes, was often seen prowling near Bray Road, scavenging for food. Farmers reported missing livestock, attributing the mysterious disappearances to the beast. One evening, a woman driving down Bray Road encountered the creature. Her car's headlights illuminated its towering form as it stood in the middle of the road. She described the creature as having the head of a wolf, the body of a muscular man, and clawed hands. Panicked, she sped away, but the beast chased her car for a short distance before disappearing into the woods. Despite numerous sightings and evidence of large, canine-like footprints, no concrete proof of the beast's existence has ever been found. Some speculate it's a werewolf, others believe it's an unknown species of animal, while skeptics dismiss it as a product of folklore and imagination. The Beast of Bray Road remains an enigma, a chilling reminder that some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved. In the deep, dark waters of Scotland's Loch Ness, the legend of the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie, has fascinated both locals and tourists for generations. The first recorded sighting dates back to the 6th century, when Irish monk St. Columba reportedly encountered a water beast in the River Ness. The modern legend began in 1933, when a couple driving along the loch spotted a large, mysterious creature moving through the water. The following year, the famous surgeon's photograph, purportedly showing a long-necked creature in the loch, captured the world's imagination. Although the photograph was later revealed to be a hoax, the legend of Nessie continued to grow. Sightings of the Loch Ness Monster describe a large serpentine creature with a long neck and humps protruding from the water. Despite numerous searches and sonar expeditions, no conclusive evidence has been found. Some believe Nessie is a surviving plesiosaur, while others think it could be a giant eel or even a trick of the light. The Loch Ness Monster remains one of the most enduring cryptids, a symbol of the mysteries lurking in the depths of our world's oceans and lakes. Deep within the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, the legend of the Jersey Devil has haunted the region for over 250 years. The story dates back to the early 18th century, when a woman named Mother Leeds, pregnant with her 13th child, cursed the unborn baby in a moment of frustration. "Let this one be a devil," she exclaimed. On a stormy night in 1735, Mother Leeds gave birth to a horrific creature. Born a normal child, it quickly transformed into a monstrous being with hooves, a goat's head, bat wings, and a forked tail. The creature screeched and flew up the chimney, disappearing into the Pine Barrens, where it has been said to dwell ever since. Over the centuries, countless sightings of the Jersey Devil have been reported. Witnesses describe a terrifying figure, capable of flying at great speeds and emitting blood-curdling screams. Farmers found their livestock mutilated, attributing the attacks to the Jersey Devil. Despite extensive searches and numerous expeditions into the Pine Barrens, no tangible evidence of the creature has been found. Skeptics dismiss the Jersey Devil as a product of folklore and overactive imaginations, but for the residents of New Jersey, the legend remains a chilling part of their heritage. In the spring of 1977, the small town of Dover, Massachusetts, became the center of a bizarre mystery involving a creature that would come to be known as the Dover Demon. On the night of April 21st, 3 teenagers encountered a strange humanoid figure along a rural road. The creature was described as standing about 4 feet tall, with a large, bulbous head, glowing orange eyes, and long, thin limbs. Its skin was pale and hairless, and it moved in an eerily fluid manner. Over the next 24 hours, 2 more sightings were reported by other locals, each describing the same eerie figure. Despite extensive investigations by local authorities and cryptozoologists, no evidence of the Dover Demon was ever found. Some speculated it was an alien, while others believed it could be an unknown species of animal or even a figment of the witnesses' imaginations. The Dover Demon remains a puzzling enigma, a fleeting glimpse into the unknown that continues to captivate those who hear its story. In the vast skies of North America, tales of the Thunderbird, a giant bird with supernatural powers, have been passed down through Native American folklore for generations. According to legend, the Thunderbird is a colossal bird capable of creating thunder and lightning with the flapping of its wings. In 1890, 2 Arizona cowboys claimed to have encountered a large, winged creature that resembled a pterodactyl. They reportedly shot the creature and brought it back to town, but no physical evidence was ever produced. Over the years, similar sightings have been reported across the United States, describing a bird with an enormous wingspan, sharp claws, and a fierce beak. While some believe the Thunderbird is a cryptid, others think it could be a surviving prehistoric bird, such as a teratorn. Skeptics argue that the sightings are likely misidentifications of large birds like eagles or condors. The legend of the Thunderbird endures, a testament to the awe-inspiring power of nature and the mysteries that still reside in the skies above us.